Hello and welcome back to yet another data insight question. We will be solving a data sufficiency question, and let us jump directly into it. A group of friends dined at a restaurant and paid a total of $132 for food, beverages, tax and tip. Alright, so let us quickly note it down. 132 is equal to food plus beverage plus tax plus tip. Alright. What else? The tax was calculated as P% of the total price of the food and beverages. Alright. So, what it basically means is that this tax is P% of F plus B. Alright. The tip was calculated as Q% of the sum of total price of food, beverages and tax. Alright, this tip is 2% of F plus B plus tax. Alright, we know this now. What was the amount of the tip? What was this value? This is the value we need to find out. Alright, this is effectively our question. What is this? Q%. Okay, so what do we know that can help us reach here? Say we have been given P is equal to 10%. So if P is 10%, if this we know as 10%, so this much would be what? This value would be 1.1 times food plus beverage. Okay, so let me just write it down. Food plus beverage times 1.1 plus tip. This is equal to 132. This is what we know from statement 1. Alright, 132. What I have basically done this, P% is 10%, that is 0.1, and this is 1, and this will be added. If you just want to see in an expanded form, this is nothing but 1 plus 0.1. Alright, so we have reached till here, and I do not think that this much information is sufficient to get the value we are trying to get. We are trying to get this value, alright. And this is not helping. Statement 1 was not able to help us. So, we can be sure that at least we can eliminate A and D. Now let us move to statement 2. What does statement 2 give us? It gives us that Q is 20%. So basically 132 is equal to F plus B plus tax plus 0.2 times because 20% F plus B plus tax. Alright, so let us assume this entire thing as X for a minute. So this will also be X. So this basically implies 132 is equal to 1.2 times X. So one equation, one variable, we can get the value of X. X is basically F plus B plus tax, and that we can put here and get the amount of tip. Alright, so statement 2 in itself is sufficient to solve the question. Thus, we can safely eliminate C and D, and option B becomes our answer. Alright, so let us just give a quick look to what we did. First of all, we took our inference as and when we were writing down. It is important to take your inferences. It is important to write your equations in a very clean manner. It is important to understand what we need to find out in the first place. Then we wrote down our equation, and we realized that this is not sufficient because in no way we are going to reach the amount of tip, because this is unknown, this is unknown. How would we be able to reach? So we eliminated P and D. Then we wrote down our second equation, where we assume this as X, this 0.2 and here 1, this sums as 1.2. Then from here you can get the value of X, this entire variable. That X you can put here. Q we already know as 20%. So we can get this value. So yeah, that was a question, guys. Hope you enjoyed the solution and learned something new. One of the most important thing here was that you should not write several equations and try to solve them. Because in data sufficiency, you never need to solve equation, either need to tell them that is it sufficient or not. So always keep that in mind. Thank you.